you might be struggling to grow and hit revenue targets. The thing that comes to mind most is accepting everything and doing the most that you can with the time that's available to you. But have you considered doing less? I'm going to walk you through a few ideas of how less will set you up for more. First things first, I want to talk to you about hell yeah or no. And that's a principle that came across my desk a few years ago that's really been life-changing. And it's basically the idea that if it's not a hell yeah, it's a no. That's pretty intuitive there. Where it comes to clients, where it comes to subcontractors, this is saving you from drag, from inefficiency, from drama, and bad referrals, okay? I want you to try and focus as much as you're able on your ideal client. And second to that point, if you can be doing things that are assets, not activities. Activity is a one-off. An asset is a repeatable activity. And where you have a template, where you have a price that you feel good about, and that you can do this again and again. Great. The third thing that I'd like to cover with you comes from Alex Hormozy, and he says, assume any change that you're going to make has some net negative consequences. And so I'm an ideator. I don't know about you. Anytime I want to pivot, anytime things don't feel good, man, I just assume in general that they're good ideas, right? But what if there's some negative consequences to any change that I make? Sometimes doing nothing and sticking with it is the best idea possible. The last thing I want to say is something I'll dwell on a little bit more in another time, which is dopamine. And at the very least, we just want to say, is this strategic thing that I want to do? Or is this something that is me seeking gratification, seeking pleasure? And it's tough being an entrepreneur, and that's why I like being a part of this community here through our social. But as well, we have a group coaching program called The Game is Growth, available at thegameisgrowth.com. And I'd love to see you there, where we talk about stuff like this every week.